What's good, YouTube? It's Nas and we back with another video. Roll the 400 subscribers, of course. In today's video, I was just thinking about Kyrie. And do we think Kyrie is the most skilled player to ever touch a basketball? And in my opinion, he is. But at the same time, I could see arguments why people say he isn't. Because we're just going to call him that because his handle, his jumper, his finishing. That's why I do that. That's why I say Kyrie is the most skilled player, because of what he does all around. But at the same time, like, if you want to say Kevin Durant is more skilled because he can shoot over people, you want to say Jokic is the most skilled player because what he's doing as a big man, like, I just want to have the conversation because I just feel like people just automatically think like, yes, Kyrie is the most skilled player to ever touch a basketball. Like, there's no question at all. But at the same time, if you want to make arguments, you can, because what about James Harden? James Harden averaging 36 points and him being able to go to the free throw line basically every possession when he was on the Houston Rockets. Is that not skilled too? Like, skilled players? Like, there's a lot of skill that comes into the NBA now, like, except for the foul baiters, I feel like. But James Harden was a prime foul baiter at his time, but I don't know. And at the same time, like, Kyrie wasn't always given his respect. Like, now they want to call him the most skilled basketball player. Back then, in 2021, literally in 2021, ESPN wanted that nigga to retire. And now, because he's changed his whole career down, really, he didn't really change anything. He just really stopped talking to the media like that. Now he's a streamer and all that. And now, like, the whole perspective on Kyrie has changed. Like, I remember a couple months ago, I'm like, remember when people used to tell Kyrie, or remember when they tried to tell Kyrie to retire, tell Kyrie to shut up and dribble, blah, blah, blah. They was basically saying that. They didn't tell him to do that, actually. But they was basically talking about it. Like, they wanted him to shut up and just dribble the basketball. And Kyrie wouldn't do that. And now Kyrie was playing at his best. And hopefully Kyrie can return to what he was looking like before he tore his ACL. But hopefully the Mavericks, D'Angelo Russell, could hold it down at the point guard position until Kyrie comes back, and Kyrie comes back better than ever. At 34 years old, 33, yeah, he's 34. He turns 35 in March, so it's just aging Kyrie. Like, not a lot of guards could come back from a torn ACL regardless, and Kyrie Irving is low-key an aging star. So do we think that he could come back to normal? Like, when Kyrie got injured, I made a video that why the Dallas Mavericks failed Kyrie Irving, and I did feel like they failed him, and they still ended up paying him, thank God, because Kyrie would have got more money if he never got injured, because the way Kyrie was going off after the Luka trade, you like, oh shit, okay, yeah, Kyrie can hold it down, and maybe we just gotta see what he looks like next to AD, and they could potentially make a playoff push, but obviously it ended up backfiring and Kyrie ended up going down. But I don't know, like, his whole career, like, he hasn't averaged below 22 points per game since the 2015-2016 season, and that's when he was recovering from his other injury, which he sustained in the finals of game 2 or game 1 of that series. And look what happened, they ended up winning the chip. And it's crazy that when we talk about point guards, like, I don't really hear Kyrie in a lot of top 10s, which we're calling him the most skilled basketball player of all time, and you're not going to put him top 10 in his position. Like, it doesn't really make sense to me how you're just going to say one thing and then not have him in his top 10. Like, in my opinion, Kyrie is a top 10 point guard of all time, and it's not a question. It's not even a debate. Kyrie has a championship, which a lot of the top point guards don't even have. So he has a championship. Yes, you could say he was playing with LeBron James, but did LeBron hit that sidestep 3 to go up 3 and ultimately basically win the finals? But LeBron did get a clutch down block, so you can't really say that Kyrie did everything. But did Kyrie match LeBron with 40 points in the same game in Game 5 of the finals? Like, did anybody do that? Like, that's what you say if you're a Kyrie fan, bro, because Kyrie was nice that season. And even in Brooklyn, like, 2019-2020 season, he got injured. He was injured a lot of his time in Brooklyn, and they suspended him for basically damn near half a season because he didn't want to get a vaccine. And the truth is, Kyrie even said it on his stream. Like, he said that he asked the Nets to be released, and obviously you're not gonna release Kyrie Irving. Come on now, like, they weren't gonna do that. They weren't ever gonna do that. Like, nah. But it would have been crazy to see Kyrie get released. Like the Bucks just did Dame, but Kyrie wasn't hurt. Like, Kyrie was still healthy. They just didn't want Kyrie playing for them at that moment, and it's crazy that his time in Brooklyn just ended like that. Yeah, it was a snap of a finger of how his Brooklyn Nets career ended. And he only played, his first season he played 20 games. His second season, 2020-21, he played 54 games, which that was going to be their ring season. I don't care. Like, every time I think about it, because Kyrie was going off. They were up 2-0 against the Bucks before, obviously, Giannis fell on Kyrie's ankle, and he was out. Like, his ankle was killed after that. Where, like, that shit was crazy. But obviously, we know the Bucks ended up winning the championship that year, and KD's foot would be on the line. And even if Kyrie never got hurt, like, if KD's foot wasn't on the line, they would have won. And Kyrie would potentially have 2 rings right now, which is crazy. And he always says that KD was the best player he ever played with. I'm not going to argue that, because Kyrie played with LeBron, played with KD, and played with Luka, obviously. But I don't know why LeBron fans take it as disrespect. Like, KD wasn't going off when he was playing with the Nets. Wasn't like Nets KD wasn't one of the best KDs of all time. Like, I don't know. Like, you could make a debate whether it was Nets KD or OKC KD, in my opinion. Me, I'm going with OKC KD, because the way that nigga was moving when he still had his peak athleticism before, obviously, the Achilles injury. But that's just me. But if you want to pick Nets KD, like, I'm not going to go against you on that. Like, I'm not going to argue that, because why would I? Because Nets KD was going off at the same time. Like, we're not going to act like Nets KD was a fluke. It was trash. Like, it just sucks that they barely played games with each other. And then the 2021-2022 season, Kyrie played 29 games. In the 22-23 season, Kyrie played 40 games before ultimately getting traded to Dallas, where he played 20 games. And in the 2023-2024 season, he played 58 games with the Dallas Mavericks, which he ultimately ended up basically saving his basketball perspective. Like, the way you talk about Kyrie, you see how it's different. Like I talked about in the earlier part of the video, like, they was talking about him retiring, and now all credit goes to Kyrie. Now everybody praises Kyrie. Like, we weren't just shitting on him a few years ago. Let me not say we. Like, people, like, y'all, like, analysts weren't just shitting on him, shitting on Kyrie, talking about fuck your beliefs, just go play basketball. Which I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna say that I disagree with that, but at the same time, you can say Kyrie was doing a little bit too much, and I don't know, bro. But this is supposed to be, is Kyrie the most skilled basketball player of all time? Like, the way that stats tell me what he's doing, he's averaging 24. He averaged 24 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 4.5 assists before ultimately getting hurt. He was looking like I don't even know what Kyrie to compare him to. He was looking like a whole brand new Kyrie, aggressive. He shaved off the beard and everything. That's how good Kyrie was before he got hurt and what he was doing. But hopefully Kyrie could come back to normal. And Kyrie, the way he plays, the way he can attack the basket, the way he can shoot, the way his handle obviously is the best of all time. I would personally say Kyrie is the most skilled player of all time. But I just wanted to ask, is it a debate? Like, can you put anybody else in that position? Let me know down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe. Good, y'all. If you made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And the channel icon's right here on the right, and there's a video on the left. Click one of them holes if you didn't watch it already, and subscribe. Help the channel grow, and I appreciate you.